Hey guys, King of Charmanders here, and today I bring to you an easy, great 10.5 weapons event that Monster Hunter Now has going on right now, where monster material costs are lowered temporarily. But is it worth it? Well, Monster Hunter Now did something really cool, and I really think they should do this a lot more often, but this is an event that's going to run for several weeks, so we're going to beg the question here. Is it worth grinding this event, and which monsters are actually worth it? Alright, first, how long does this event actually go on? Well, it is from June 19th, 2025 to July 21st, 2025. So, it's only been 5 days since the events came out, so you still got a lot of time. And the thing is, the monsters eligible for the reduced cost are the current Season 6 Riftborn monsters. For those that don't know, it's Barith, Tobikadachi, Gyrototis, Anjanath, Rothian, and Bariath. Alright, moving on. What is exactly discounted? Well, here's the key notes. So, no one's really broken this down, so here I have it. You see there's different colored boxes. Well, here's the key things. You see, Wyvern Gem Shards were lowered from 90 to 18. That's enormous. That means that's 9 double ups, or if you just play the events, there you go. You got an easy... Well, not easy. Well, actually, no, that's... In comparison, 90 to 18 is a huge discount. You don't need any Zenny. You don't need weapon refining parts either, so you don't need to wait daily if you're a brand new player to power them up. You just gotta keep on, literally just keep on upgrading as long as you have the other materials. But the great thing is, in addition, you ain't gonna be running around with a chicken with your head cut off. You wanna know why? Because you need no node materials. As you see here for Barith, Club, grade 5 to grade 10.5, there's literally no monster bone large, medium, or smalls. God bugs, carpenter bugs. In addition, there's not even sharp claws, so you don't have to go ahead and click around and beat the unholy hell out of these poor little small monsters. You don't need them. And no materials from other monster types. For example, for Barith, you need Diablos, as you see. However, in this case, they're all 0. You don't actually need them. And this chart assumes a grade 5 to a grade 10.5, but those are already enormous discounts. You don't need a huge amount of Wyvern Gem Shards. You don't need money. You don't need a thing that locks you daily. You don't need something from other monsters. You don't need to run around and bust your bacon for them gathering parts. You don't even need sharp claws. This is enormous. If you're a brand new player and you're starting right now, you can get to 8.1 very easy as long as you literally just grind for that specific monster that you're trying to upgrade that has the discount. And now this begs the ultimate question, is it worth it? Well, for newer players, yeah, this is totally worth it. Well, it's worth it for experienced players too. But the thing is, assuming you just started, you could easily 10.5 a weapon during this event. So, because one of the biggest hurdles is literally getting like all this madness and the weapon refining parts which block you to daily, because you can only get one of them unless you buy them, or certain other things like the exchange hub, this is extremely good. The monster type that's worth it in this batch, again, assuming you're a newer player, is Rothian. That's the best monster. It's still very strong with its poison type weapons. If you've been playing for a long time and you are an analyst like me or the patterns, Rothian bow was extremely strong, and poison in general is extremely strong for a newer player. It will allow you to take out most of the monsters, if not all the monsters in the lineup, at least as far as 8 stars goes, and allow you to max out a weapon. So yes, Rothian is something you should definitely strive for. Rothian bow can carry you far as a budget weapon. It's still like that to this day, even though you have all those newer options out there. Otherwise, like I mentioned, those newer options, it's not worth using your resources until stronger monsters are released with their Riftborn versions. Unfortunately, that's just the nature of it all right now. The thing about it is, it's just these these are beginner monsters. You can upgrade them if you want to, it just takes a lot of resources to do so. And when I mean a lot of resources, you still need a lot of the monster itself. And the thing is, you might actually need you know how some other monsters need another monster's parts? You might need those parts to upgrade the future monster's weapons. So I would say the issue is, yeah, there's that, along with the fact that the ridiculous drop rate of the Riftborn monsters in general. Riftborn monster drops are terrible. The drop rate, unless you're really lucky, you're not going to get a lot of them. I've only gotten one out of, I'd say, like 70 slays, and I'm just like, huh? So hopefully they change this, or there's boosted rates in the future. like they've done with Wyvern Gym Shards or Rarity 6s before. Riftborn monsters also eat up spots on the map. So it can be really frustrating if you're looking for a Riftborn monster part and instead you get the Wyvern Gym Shard and the Rarity 6 Wyvern Scarce Zone, which you can only get from 9-star monsters. I've never seen a post before this feature came out to where someone's like, ew, I got a Wyvern Gym Shard. I wanted the Riftborn part. But speaking of Riftborn parts, until stronger monsters, again like I mentioned before, like Zinogre, Mizutsune, Silver Rathalos, Black Diablos, etc. are released, honestly, it's not really worth it. Again, you might need those materials for later, and these monsters aren't really worth powering up. Riftborn monster materials are also ridiculously hard to get, so you're putting a lot of effort into something that's going to be sub-tier when the newer versions, the boss monsters, heck, even if they do this for Elder Dragons, come out. Ideally, what you should do, just stack the Wyvern Scare Stones that you get from 9-star monsters for later Riftborn monster releases. Honestly, just hoard them, stack them, gather them, and then think about it later. Hopefully, there will be more events like this in the future for current/future Riftborn monsters, so look out. Now, I know this whole event was geared towards style customization, but it's also worth it to get your first max weapon much easier if you're still looking for it. Like I mentioned in all of this before, there is no daily. There is a lot of discounts for Wyvern Gym Shards, so you should totally go after this, and this will definitely make those weapons really good for you. If you need them. Otherwise, just wait for the big boss monsters like I am. Because I'm not busting my bacon for sub-tier. I want the best of the best. I want the meta of the meta because I'm a meta slave. And with that being said, please do me a huge favor. Like, subscribe, and comment for the YouTube algorithm. Hopefully y'all are enjoying this event and y'all are blasting Riftborn monsters or just getting those sub-weapons to have some fun, etc. Good luck on your grinds, and I will see y'all on the next video.